So here are all the items that you can add to your roster as well. You can't add 10 EMF readers. That's just how many I've purchased to throw in. So we're gonna bring extra photo cameras for the money, some lighters to light our smudge sticks, which suppress the ghost, candles for mood lighting, obviously. Crucifix will stop the ghost from hunting you if it tries to spawn in that area. Salt is just good for seeing footprints. It can help you narrow down some stuff. And wraiths are toxic to it, which I don't fully understand what that description means. I've seen a couple different assumptions by other streamers, other YouTubers, and whatnot, but I haven't been able to figure it out for myself. Tripod makes our camera look better. Strong flashlight is better for the video because the weak flashlight is weak. Motion sensor is just good for money objective. The thermometer is the most OP item in the game, without a doubt, because if you walk into a house without a thermometer, it is fairly difficult sometimes to find the room that the ghost is haunting. And you want to find the room that the ghost is haunting because that is where you're going to find your evidence. If you just walk through the front door, throw down a book, and walk away, and the ghost isn't in that area of the house, it's not going to write. You're not going to get the evidence. So you might think that it's not a writing ghost, but it is. So the thermometer, if you first walk into a house and you find a room that's 10 Celsius or below, the ghost has at least been there. And generally speaking, that's the room that the ghost is in. So it's kind of cheating, but I like the thermometer a lot. It makes the gameplay go quite a bit faster. Thermometerless runs or starter item only runs are also interesting at times. I might do one of those after this next one that we're doing here. So I'm going to bring a glow stick because you can't have a party without a glow stick. And I did bring an extra ghost writing book just for the sake of if it is a writing ghost and you feel like sticking around to get more money, if it writes twice, you can take a picture of it writing twice. So we're going to select the job. I would like to go to Asylum, but my potato can't handle that while streaming, so we will not be going to Asylum right now, unfortunately. But Ridgeview Roadhouse is a good roadhouse to be in, and we start the game. And then we twiddle our thumbs for the next 10 minutes while we're stuck at 90% loading. How are you guys? How's your day, Luigi? Haven't talked to you in a minute. Oh man, the loading in this game. And this is a small map. That's good. I'm glad. I am glad. What about you, Kopi? You staying in there? Okay, there we go. I'm Alright. Listen to the context clue. Hang on.
I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
That's it? That's the only context that we get. Okay, so the current theory that I've seen some other people throwing around is that announcer when you first walk in. Research project. Ooh, fun. Yay. Stay strong, you got this. Other people have suggested that I found where is this guy with the elevator from Enter the Gungeon. Oh, you found the turtle? Where's the turtle? The turtle is real, and Enter the Gungeon, for anyone that's watching this after the fact, I played Enter the Gungeon recently, and there is an elevator turtle, but I didn't find him because he's not real, but he's definitely real. So, anyway, what I was saying, I'm very scatterbrained right now, but the announcer, when you first spawn in the truck, sometimes supposedly gives you some context as to one of the personality traits of the ghost. So if he says that there's reports of violence, you're probably going to get attacked in the house. So I'm going to start off with the thermo to find the room and the book because ghosts tend to take forever to write in the book. So it's nice to get that piece down quickly. I'll tell you when you play, it's easier to explain. Okay, alright, deal. Sounds good. Again, probably either tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to jump on Enter the Gungeon again. Alright. Oh, I hate this house. I just don't like the layout of it. We don't get along. Once again, hoping for not a basement ghost yet. Oh, big creaky floor. And or it just chucked an item. One of those two things is true. Not sure yet. The other mechanic to know about Kopi is your sanity. The longer you're in the house with the ghost and the lights are off, or if you see it doing stuff, it will drain your sanity. And when your sanity gets low enough, ooh, car key, that is when the ghost decides that it is time to feast. Alright. Not finding it anywhere. I'm gonna check basement while my sanity is still high. Fingers crossed. Oh, there's a ball. I'm not used to that ball being right there. It does not appear that it spawned in the basement, which is good for me, personally. Which means it's likely an upstairs ghost. Oh, I wonder if that's the sound that I heard, was that ball being chucked. Did it immediately throw a ball down the stairs? Did I just hear a door? There's a lighting effect there. I don't know why. Oh, I thought I saw 12 degrees. There's the bone. We'll come back for that when we have a camera. Oh, 11 degrees. Where was that? 14 in the hallway. 15 in this room. 12 in this room. Oh, come on. I know you're here. 13, 10. I'm getting 10 again. Is that this hallway? 12, 9. I'm having the darndest time trying to find this thing. I guess it is just this upstairs hallway. Alright, we're gonna go off the assumption that it's this hallway. Drop the book. And let's go out and get some more equipment. This is gonna be an interesting one. Hallway ghosts are usually slightly harder to figure out just based on context alone. Because the ghosts do have specific behaviors. So, like a mare will never turn on the lights or the breaker. And I say never. It's not never, but it is very unlikely that a mare will turn on the breaker. So with that, if you have something that's turning on lights or the breaker to the house repeatedly, it's probably not a mare. So you can figure stuff out based on context too. So you don't always have to get all three pieces of evidence. It just means that you're guaranteed to know the answer to what type of ghost it is. Alright, so this is a spirit box, and I can ask it questions in the game. Oh, it chucked a picture. I didn't know it could do that. That's cool. Where are you? When it says nothing detected, that means that it is not talking to me. How old are you? Where are you? Nothing detected. Alright, so I'm going to leave that on and leave that right there. Just because there is a chance that it will talk to me later. Alright, we'll check that angle first, and then we'll point it back towards the stairs to look for the spirit orbs. I'm going to turn this light off because sometimes it can bleed over into the camera and make it impossible to see. Alright, what do we bring in? I haven't really seen it touch a door or a light switch, so fingerprints might be a waste right now. It has a little bit of activity, and our sanity is already in the 80s. So now we will stare at this camera screen and look longingly into its eyes for a minute while we look for ghost orbs. I should have brought a second DSLR to hold a second angle instead of having to go back in and move it around. But I am not actively seeing orbs at the moment. Nothing there. Alright. So we will change over that angle. Do I want to bring in a crucifix for safety? Or do I want to bring in a camera in case it decides to show itself? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm going to bring in the tripod, because that'll give us a slightly better camera angle towards the stairs. So that's one of our inventory slots, and I think I'm going to bring in a crucifix just to give me a safety bubble so that I know that it won't spawn behind me. So we'll pick up the tripod. We'll get this set up in there. My sanity is already 80. So there are a few different types of ghosts that could start hunting me at this point if they are so inclined. The lights are still on, so it hasn't tripped the breaker yet. Turn that back on to preserve some sanity. Go ahead and drop that right there. Maybe a little higher. Right there. I'm going to put the crucifix down right at the top of the stairs, just so that I know that I can run. Oh, it just touched something else. No, don't fall down the stairs. So that I know that I can run down the stairs. It will probably spawn over here with that crucifix right there. Probably. Again, not a guarantee. Get the camera right there, and then we will go out and get some more stuff. So we have no evidence right now, right? I don't think we have... We don't have freezing temps yet. We did not get spirit box. We haven't seen orbs. So we are currently sitting on a whole lot of nothing. And our sanity is ticking down quickly. 75% already. Okay, that is a better angle. Check for orbs here. Again, this is assuming that it's not in one of those side rooms and I've just missed it. Because if it is in one of the side rooms, the fact that I didn't get a response on the spirit box doesn't mean that it's not spirit box. It just means that I'm in the wrong spot. I don't see any orbs yet, which is sad. Why no holy water? Right? That would actually be a good item. Oh, it's flickering lights. That would be a good item. If it starts hunting you, you can just... The power of Christ compels you and chuck holy water at it. Okay. Let's bring fingerprints in. Just in case it has been messing around with doors. I should probably bring in the EMF reader. But I think at this point our sanity is low enough that it could start really messing with us and showing itself. So I'm going to bring in the camera. Just to get that sweet, sweet money. So we got our UV light. Alright. Oh, I'm starting to get a little bit more stressed. Because we're getting more into the danger zone. I do have a crucifix. I should bring the other crucifix in. Widen my safety blanket. Oh, there's a fingerprint right there. That's good. Take a picture of that for money. Oh, just opened another door over here, too. I don't know which one, though. I only heard it for a second. Alright, so I'm going to drop the camera, just so that we can carry some more. And we're going to go outside. Now we have fingerprints, so we at least have somewhere to start as far as narrowing down what ghost it is. So, evidence 1, fingerprints. Spirit, Wraith, Poltergeist, Banshee, Revenant. Revenant is bad. Revenant is worst case scenario, and let's look at why. So, Revenant, slow but violent ghost that will attack indiscriminately. It's been rumored to travel at significantly high speeds when hunting. So if the Revenant decides to kill me, if it is a Revenant and it decides to kill me, if it starts hunting and it can see me, I am dead. Other ghosts, you can technically outrun them. Usually in a small house like this, you won't be able to really outrun them. In like the high school or the asylum, you can just kite them away and run as long as it's not a Revenant. But in small houses, you can hide. You can't really run from most ghosts, but a Revenant, if it sees you, you're almost definitely going to die. So, we are hoping that it's not going to write in the book right now. And that's about where we are. Another thing we can do to try to narrow it down is we have now checked both angles for orbs. It's not guaranteed that it's not orbs, but it's not likely. So, if it's not orbs, then it's not going to be Poltergeist and only Poltergeist. We also tried the spirit box, and it didn't respond, which would mean that it wouldn't be a spirit, wraith, or poltergeist. So, with that in mind, spirit, wraith, and poltergeist are out, which leaves Banshee or Revenant. So cross your fingers that it is not a Revenant, but I think Banshee would be freezing temperatures, which it is. And it has been long enough now that it should be freezing in that hallway. Which means it is almost definitely a Revenant. Which is not ideal. It is definitely not ideal. But I suppose that's just where we are now. So 76% sanity. I'm really hoping that we're going to see some orbs, because that would at least help to confirm that it's not a Revenant. What are our objectives, by the way? EMF reader, needed to walk through salt, and to get a picture of the ghost. I am not going to try to get a picture of the ghost. I will put down some salt for it, and I am going to put in this other crucifix to give myself a slightly bigger safety zone. I think the other play that we need to do is to bring in the other ghostwriting book to give it more of an opportunity to write. Please don't hunt me. Please don't hunt me. Pretty please, don't hunt me. I think we're going to the basement if it does decide to hunt, so we're gonna throw down some salt right there. Throw down some salt right there. Throw down some salt right there. And we're gonna set up this book. I just opened another door. I didn't like that. We're gonna set up this book. Ugh! I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Calm down. It's fine. We're fine. Set up the book right there. And then we're gonna chuck this salt on the ground. And now we're gonna walk out of here and pretend like we were never here in the first place. I still have not gotten a picture of that bone, which I think was in the upstairs bathroom, right? At the end of the hall. So we need to do that too. Because the bone is great for experience and money. Okay. So we've now got the book set up somewhere that we can see it from the camera. Which is a fun little trick that I like a lot. I'm going to get the EMF pretty much right on top of that crucifix. I think the Banshee is the one that's afraid of crucifix, right? Fear the crucifix, yeah, less aggressive. So that means that it will react less when a crucifix is near it. And the crucifix's anti-hunting radius is, I think, doubled against the Banshee. So if it is a Banshee, we're really safe now. But I don't think it's a Banshee. So we're going to bring in the other book. It did already walk through the salt. And we're going to go ahead and bring in the EMF reader. I don't really want to. Maybe we take some sanity pills. Just because it's not worth dying yet. 69%, yeah. Can take some sanity pills. Alright, so we're going to get the EMF reader down. A thing to note about the EMF reader. It has the 5 little LED diodes. I'm not sure how well you can see that. But only the green one is on. That is EMF 1. So EMF 5 is evidence. Just an EMF signal is not evidence. So get that right there. I hear you stomping in the next area. Calm down. Rude ghost. And we'll just set that up. Right. Stop it. Stop it. You stop that now. We're gonna go take a picture of this. I don't think I turned on the light in this bathroom, so I think there's gonna be That light flashing just scared the crap out of me, dude. Oh, when the lights flash, when your flashlight flickers, that's when it's hunting. So I really thought we were dead right then. Did I pick up the bone? I'm panicked. I'm panicked. I'm starting to play sloppy. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. Just breathe. Just relax. It's okay. We're okay. Which salt did it step in? That one. And that one. It's a stompy ghost. We're fine. Everything is fine. Just relax. That light is off now. It has killed the breaker. Did it do that before? I'm not sure. But that's bad for our sanity. No breaker means more sanity drain. Ooh, okay. Just breathe. Just breathe. We're fine. Ain't no thing but a thing. Oh, nice. We can see both books from here. That's great. Alright, was that fingerprints on that light switch? Because I feel like that was going to be fingerprints on that light switch. It was fingerprints on that light switch. That's great for money. Okay. We need evidence. The EMF reader is a little far away for the camera to be able to see if it picks up a reading from here. Oh, I hate this. It just stepped in that salt right there, too. It's still not writing in the book, though. I don't know why it's so adverse to that. Oh, it just chucked the book. Which means, when it moves a book, that means it interacted with it. And if it is a writing ghost, it is supposed to be very likely to write when it pushes the book around. So, if we walk in there and the book that was just right here does not have writing in it, it is likely not going to be a ghost writing, which would be great for us, because that means that it would not be a revenant, right? So we're going to bring in these candles for mood lighting and to help our sanity. We're going to go check that book. And we're really crossing our fingers right now that it did not write in that book. So we're going to put one candle right there. And we're going to put one candle right there. And it did not write in the book. Actually, that candle might mess with the camera lighting. So let's actually set it right here, just so that we can see if it comes down to it. Not exactly where I wanted you. Alright, oh, missed the door. Okay, alright. This is fine. We're fine. I should have put that book. I should have moved that book. I think I still should move that book. This ghost does not want to be found. Which, I understand, we're invading its house, but it just does not... It's very adverse to giving us any sort of sign. Where are you? Oh, there's the spirit box. Okay. So, we have spirit box, which is something. Okay, so it responding right there, you heard it say close. That is our spirit box evidence. Alright, spirit box fingerprints means spirit, wraith, poltergeist. It is not a revenant. We might survive. Okay, that gives us some different things to look for. So spirit, wraith, poltergeist. Wraith, fingerprints, freezing temps. I don't think it's freezing temps because it should definitely already be cold enough up there. And to check for freezing temps without the thermo, by the way, if you see your breath, it's freezing. Spirit would be ghost writing, which it did not respond to the book. Poltergeist, I've somehow missed multiple times now. Poltergeist would be orbs. What are you? What is this ghost? Because I didn't think it was orbs. And I didn't think it was writing. But that would mean it's freezing, which it's not freezing. What is this ghost? Okay. What do we do? I guess we move the DSLR to try to get a better angle for orbs, right? We got spirit box, which tells me that we are in the right spot. We don't need to move all our stuff. Because if it responded to the spirit box, it's at least interacting with things properly right here. So it can write. What are you? So we move the camera, probably shuffle around the books as well. See if we can get those in a better spot. And then, I guess, run around up there with the thermo again? Right? I don't know what the right call is. I don't know what the right call is. Let's bring in the completely useless UV light. Or not UV light, but the completely useless ghost glow stick, just for the sake of the party. And then get stuff shuffled around and see if we can find some more evidence. None of the ghosts that remain are really, really bad aggressive ghosts, usually. So, nice. It doesn't mean we're safe. Every ghost will hunt you, it's just how likely they are. And the options that we have left are not that bad. So get that placed right there. I'm going to turn the camera on and off to avoid any glitching. And then we're going to move this book to be right there. We're going to move this book to right there. I'm going to pick up this camera just in case it... Oh, I've already got another camera. I'm going to hold this camera just in case it decides to do some shenanigans. Got no EMF. I could ask it to give me a sign, but that might get it all riled up. Can you write in the book for me, please? Would you mind jotting down some notes for me? Please? Maybe? Maybe, please, maybe? Alright, I wanted to walk around with the thermo. I threw that cup, so it might be poltergeist, because they're pretty heavily inclined. It is definitely not freezing. It should already be well below. Well below, and it is not. Wait, what? What the what? So it's cold right there. And it's cold in here. Okay. Okay, that changes our strategy a little bit. I didn't realize that this little offshoot of a hallway was considered a different space. So the orbs could easily be... Just stop it. It's EMFing right now. EMF 3, see if I can... Yeah, I picked it up to get the money for it. Okay, alright, so the orbs could easily be in this hallway, which would make sense, since we didn't get them before. I want to get these books moved, just in case it is writing. There's nothing that I could really prop it against well in this hallway, so I'm just going to shove it down right there. Ooh, I'm starting to panic. Okay, calm down, calm down. We're okay. We're fine. Okay, is that everything? Is that everything where it needs to be? Is it grudging? Did I just hear the grudge noise? If I hear that grudge noise, that means that it's manifested and it's somewhere around me so I can get the picture of it. Because we love a nice manifested ghost that's not hunting. Whew. Alright. We're okay. Just settle down. Please give me orbs. There's an orb. Okay, I don't know if you saw it, but it was right there. So I'm going to wait for it to pop up again. Let me turn off my flashlight. There's a beautiful orb. Oh, okay. Alright, we're fine. We did it. Just like that. Cool. And it didn't even hunt. Okay. Well, that was fun. Alright. Throw in the orb. That makes it a poltergeist. So my assumption was right, even though I'm usually wrong. I'm not going to worry about the picture of the ghost right now. Sanity's at 70. I vote we get out of here. Call it a day. Everything's fine. It's just a chill poltergeist. Those are in the movies all the time. It's not even anything to worry about. Oh, okay. $190 is pretty darn good, honestly. Could have gotten that last objective, but I didn't want to hang around for the picture.